Good morning, welcome to your 10 a.m. weather briefing. We have some partly cloudy, mostly cloudy skies out this morning. We're seeing that fog that was in here early this morning burn off, and just some fair weather across the region this morning. Going to see winds slightly breezy today out of the southeast, gusting near 20 knots. Not going to see a wind advisory, but some breezy conditions off the water. See temperatures today in the mid-50s, so well above normal for this time of year. And some pleasant conditions overall before a cold front moves through for this evening into the overnight hours, giving us rainfall likely, and then a upper level disturbance moves through for our Saturday afternoon, giving us a chance of scattered showers, even a few wet snowflakes possible by the evening hours. Taking a look at our sounding from this morning, a freezing level at 10,000 feet, winds out of the southeast around 10 to 15 knots at 1,000, 3,000 feet, then becoming more southwesterly in the column as we move up, and seeing winds increase pretty uniformly this morning. A bit of a speed shear between 16 and 20,000 feet, but overall fairly uniform increase with our winds this morning, seeing a southwesterly wind at 71 knots at 25,000 feet. Looking at our current surface analysis, we have this cold front that's currently across the Tennessee and Ohio valleys moving towards our region. It's going to give us our unsettled conditions for this evening into the overnight hours. A large upper level low is over the Great Lakes into the Plain states. It's going to be moving towards our region. In the Midwest, it's going to be moving towards our region for our Saturday afternoon. That could possibly provide us with some scattered showers, even a scattered flurry or snow shower for the evening hours. So taking a look at our current satellite imagery across the region, you can see just some cirrus cloudiness across the area off the north and to the west, seeing fairly clear skies out there right now. Going to see this cirrus cloudiness move towards the region for the rest of the day today, with a good amount of cirrus across the region. So the European model for the next few days here's this evening. You can see the rainfall moving through the region and overnight, and then tomorrow morning going to see partly to mostly cloudy skies and becoming mostly cloudy to overcast in the afternoon. You can see by the evening hours you can see some scattered showers moving through the region. Moving into Sunday, going to see an additional upper level disturbance moving into the Ohio Valley as well as the western Mid-Atlantic states. It's just going to provide us with a little bit more southwesterly flow for Sunday. Not really much of a change in our weather pattern, although we'll just see partly to mostly cloudy conditions for Sunday. And then for Monday morning, could see a brief flurry or maybe a sprinkle across the region, and then I'll continue for the afternoon hours. Only slight chances of that occurring, however, as this disturbance will remain weak and moisture starved for Monday. And then on Tuesday, we'll have another up-level disturbance moving through the region, and that could provide us with just a little bit more cloud cover. Looks like all the moisture should be confined to the mountains of the Appalachians. And moving into Wednesday, could possibly see another upper-level disturbance moving through. So several different upper-level disturbances moving through the next few days across the region. Doesn't look like any of these are going to be strong. Could see a sprinkle or flurry from any of these disturbances, but nothing really too much in the way of precipitation. We'll have breezy conditions for several days next week, as we'll have the disturbances moving through with colder air masses being evicted in and out of the region. That'll provide us with that tighter pressure gradient across the region. So looking at our risk chart for today, we'll have a high of 54, a low of 42 tonight, southeasterly winds 9 to 14 knots, gusts to 20 knots for this afternoon, then becoming light out of the southwest to west-southwest overnight. We'll have our best chance of rainfall after 8 p.m. or 20 local this evening, and that'll last through the early overnight hours. We'll have a slight chance of some sprinkles or a light rain shower this afternoon into the evening hours, but overall that looks like only about a 20% chance, so most likely won't see it, but can't rule it out. We'll have ceilings lower as that rainfall comes in, so could see some ceilings or visibility below the criteria levels with that cold front moving through the area. So looking at our next 24 hours, we're going to see that broken to scattered deck of cirrus cloudiness across the region this morning, and we'll see that slight chance of a rainfall from 1,500 to 1,800 local today. Seeing the ceilings lower to 2,500 feet possibly, or 4,000 feet after about 1,400 local, so could see some lower ceilings in here this afternoon with those scattered rain showers, but overall should see fairly good sky conditions today across the region. Move into the overnight hours after 20 local, we'll see that rainfall move in. Some of that could be moderate at times during the overnight hours, And then by tomorrow morning, just going to see some low-level cloud cover in here, most likely around 800 to 1,000 feet, so some lower ceilings in here for our Saturday morning. Our tides are slightly above normal, and looking at Saturday and Sunday. Saturday, chance of morning low clouds and mostly cloudy to overcast and slightly breezy with a chance of rain shower by late afternoon. A few wet snowflakes are possible as well. We'll see a high of 48 degrees during the early afternoon, the temperatures quickly falling thereafter. Looks like our chance of precipitation around 40% and those ceilings possibly below 500 feet in the morning. Saturday night, mostly cloudy with a slight chance of a rain or snow shower early. Then chilly and slightly breezy, a low of 34, looking like those precipitation chances around 30-40% early Saturday night. No snow accumulation expected with the temperatures above freezing, and we will see those winds possibly gusting over 25 knots. For Sunday, partly cloudy, chilly, and slightly breezy, high of 47. Winds possibly gusting over 25 knots, most likely just under. We'll see a bit more cloudiness towards the evening on Sunday, so partly cloudy skies in general with mostly cloudy conditions for later in the day. So looking at the next 7 days, going to have a good amount of cloud cover in here once we move towards this evening, and then Saturday looking like we'll have mostly cloudy conditions in the morning, then mostly cloudy to overcast conditions for the afternoon hours, 40% chance of some scattered showers, and even a possibility of some wet snowflakes mixing in during the evening hours. Sunday, seeing those partly cloudy conditions during the morning and the afternoon hours, and then by late afternoon, mostly cloudy and breezy, high of 47. And then Monday through Thursday looks like a very similar weather pattern. As I mentioned, several different upper-level disturbances moving through the region. So variable cloudiness on those days, temperatures in the mid-40s. Overnight temperatures should be fluctuating with the timing of those disturbances, but in general, anywhere from the low to mid-30s. And the coolest temperature looks like it'll be for Thursday morning of next week as a high pressure settles overhead, and temperatures in the mid-20s before possibility of a brief sprinkle or light rain shower on Thursday. Looks like right now models really differing on the intensity of that disturbance moving through, as well as how much moisture is being able to be picked up from the Gulf of Mexico for Thursday. And the other chance of precipitation would be Monday morning with a chance of a flurry or a sprinkle across the area. So fairly dry conditions after we can see the rainfall this evening for the next few days, and temperatures fairly seasonable once we move into the middle and beginning portion of next week. Well, that's going to complete our 10 a.m. weather briefing. I hope everybody has a great holiday weekend. We'll be back on Tuesday morning at 8:15 and at 10 a.m.